This exercise is a way to have a physical experience of different frequencies. So we start off by creating a physical space, a physically defined space, one and then two steps in front of where you will be standing during this meditation. And then we use the power of intention in order to actually create a different reality in front of us. And then as we step into those different realities, we get a visceral, a physical experience of those intentional spaces that we've created. So this is a very powerful way to meditate in a different way, standing up first of all, and then allowing the physical body to give us some form of feedback. And after we start to perhaps feel the difference in our posture, the difference in how our body feels, we also start to then receive other messages, other information that makes it possible for us to register a shift in reality on a physical level. And that, of course, makes it more real for the subconscious mind. Apart from the fact that the actual intention is there and that on a spiritual level, this is happening. So in this exercise, we're working with a different reality. The first step we'll be taking is into a Pure Land reality, or a Pure Land self. And that is a concept that I've borrowed from Buddhism. It's the idea that we can go into a realm where all the conditions that have kept us limited, where all the karma of the past can basically be dissolved. We have the support that we need to return to the pure essence, the pure potential that we are, beyond all the conditions of this life. When we live in this life with a physical body, with an ego, our lives are filled with attachments, emotional attachments, childish attachments very often. Also, of course, the need to survive. So all of those conditions keep us in a space of limitation. It keeps us conditioned just to stay alive, or conditioned to keep our own ego identity alive. So when we step into that Pure Land, we are releasing some of those attachments. We're freeing ourselves to be curious, to see who else we can be, to see what else our life can become. Beyond that Pure Land, the second step we take in this meditation is we go to heaven on earth. One of the principles that there is much discussion about at these times is the idea of an old earth and a new earth. This old earth and new earth have kind of been coexisting. As we move into a new earth reality, we need to choose to go to this place, and we need to detach from this old earth place. So what actually will happen in the times to come is that these two realities will split more and more, and they'll become two separate paths. This old earth will have less of the light that the new earth has had, or that the new earth has given to this reality, and this will go towards a place of great darkness, evil, dystopia. On the other side, this reality will split off, and that's the reality of greater enlightenment, greater love, greater light. And as this split happens, people need to make the choice. We need to decide very strongly that we want to go towards the new planet, the new earth, and that we are indeed willing to let go of the old attachments, the old emotions, the old habits that keep us in old earth. So I think a lot of the turmoil that we're experiencing in the world at the moment is this coexistence of the two realities is kind of becoming unbearable. This polarity is kind of splitting apart, and it feels like a tear. It feels like a very tense separation that's taking place. And then the realities will go in the two different directions. So in doing this work, we are attuning ourselves to the new planet, the new earth, the heaven on earth, to this reality going in this direction. We have to detach from the other side, from the old earth, so that as we move forward, we can resolutely find the path of love and light and truth. But in order to really make that decision, and in order to really make that step, it's not just about the head saying, okay, obviously I want to go to that place. There are deeper levels, deeper beliefs, deeper emotions that keep us attached to the old ways, even if they are an uncomfortable comfort zone. So this exercise is about attuning our bodies, attuning our beings, our subconscious minds to this new higher frequency that is entering the planet, that is entering Mother Earth, as we ready ourselves to make this shift. And this attunement needs to happen step by step. It needs to come through small epiphanies, realizations. It also needs to come through practice and making the commitment in our lives day to day to start taking these steps forward. What's particularly powerful about this technique, where we literally move through space, where we use our physical space to create different realities. In this way, we are attuning our bodies to how these other frequencies feel, and we are learning to use the power of intention to create these worlds and these realities for ourselves and for our futures.